Hello and welcome back to Newsroom Nigeria. If this is your first time on this channel, please subscribe, like this video, leave your opinions in the comment section below. Woman killed during Crusade in Ikotun, Lagos. Outrage has angry churchgoer stabs Peacemaker to death. In Lagos State, a community was recently rocked by a tragic incident. Rachel Johnson, a 47-year-old woman, lost her life in a most unexpected and harrowing manner. The incident occurred in the Abaroje area of Ikotun, a region known for its close-knit community and vibrant religious activities. Rachel's death was not just a loss to her family, but also to the community that knew her as a peacemaker and a devout churchgoer. Rachel's husband, Okerube Johnson, was the one to break the devastating news to the local authorities. He reported to the Ikotun police station at around 3 a.m. on Saturday, carrying the weight of his wife's untimely demise. According to him, Rachel had attended a local crusade, a common and often joyful occurrence in their community. However, that night, the event took a dark turn. During the crusade, a fight broke out among some of the attendees. This was not a usual occurrence at such religious gatherings, and it caught many by surprise. Rachel, known for her peacemaking nature, didn't hesitate to step in, hoping to diffuse the situation. Her intention was pure and simple: to restore peace among fellow church members. But what transpired next was beyond anyone's expectation. As Rachel attempted to separate the belligerents, the situation escalated. In the heat of the moment, one of the individuals involved in the fight, armed with a sharp object, lashed out. Rachel was struck in the neck, a critical and ultimately fatal injury. The suddenness of the attack left her severely wounded, and she started bleeding profusely. Immediate efforts were made to save her life. She was rushed to the nearby Igondo General Hospital, where medical professionals worked tirelessly to stabilize her condition. Despite their best efforts, the severity of Rachel's injury proved too great. The loss of blood was extensive, and in a heart-wrenching turn of events, Rachel succumbed to her injuries. The news of her death sent shockwaves through the community, leaving many in disbelief and sorrow. The aftermath of this tragic event was a time of mourning for Rachel's family and the community. Her body was taken to the Mainland General Hospital mortuary in Yaba for an autopsy, a necessary procedure to understand the exact cause of her untimely death. The Lagos State Public Relations Officer, SP Benjamin Hundeyin, was approached for further details on the case. He confirmed the grime reality. The suspect responsible for Rachel's death was still at large. No arrest had been made, but the police were fully engaged in the investigation. And then he assured the public that every effort was being made to apprehend the perpetrator, who had fled the scene following the incident. This tragic story highlights the unpredictability of violence and the fragility of life. A community gathering meant to be a time of spiritual upliftment turned into a scene of chaos and loss. Rachel's death serves as a stark reminder of the need for conflict resolution and the importance of temperance, especially in settings where emotions can run high. Rachel's role in her community was more than just a church member. She was seen as a beacon of peace, always ready to lend a helping hand and mediate in disputes. Her loss left a void that would be hard to fill. The community, while grappling with the shock and grief of her passing, also reflected on the lessons to be learned from such senseless acts of violence. The police continued their investigation, combing through evidence and witness statements to piece together the events of that fateful night. The community rallied together, offering support to Rachel's bereaved family and hoping for swift justice. The Crusade ground, once a place of worship and joy, had become a site of a tragic memory. As days passed, Rachel's memory was honored by those who knew her. Vigils were held, prayers were said, and her life was celebrated for the positive impact she had made. The community vowed to uphold a legacy of peace and unity, even in the face of such a devastating loss. Meanwhile, the police intensified their search for the suspect. Checkpoints were set up and local informants were contacted. The law enforcement community was determined to bring the perpetrator to justice and provide some semblance of closure to Rachel's family and the community at large. Rachel's story is a somber reminder of the consequences of uncontrolled anger and the importance of peaceful conflict resolution. A life dedicated to peace and harmony ended in a moment of violence, leaving behind a lesson for all on the value of compassion and understanding in our daily interactions. You all, let me have your thoughts in the comment section. Thank you very much for always listening and watching. I will see you all in my next video. Bye for now.